Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juce, and today we are playing Descent into Avernus, but this is Kobolds in Avernus. So we'll see what that means if any characters die. I don't know if they make a new kobold or what. We'll let the players decide there. But with that, let's go around, let everyone introduce their characters, and then we'll get into it. We will start with you, Nate.
All right. My name is Nate, and I am playing Dugo, I believe he's a sorcerer, a black kobold with the black draconic bloodline, with a death wish and a thirst for adventure.
Hopefully he doesn't die tonight.
Yeah,
Because we've learned that Tabisa will eat your player character.
Ah, okay, yep.
Yep.
He did pick at the drow before, so you know.
He didn't actually take any bites though. He actually just rifled through his stuff.
That's true.
To be
That's
fair.
True.
And I couldn't say a thing about it, because Dugo doesn't know anything about it. Dugo doesn't know that it was Nate's former character.
And even if he did, it's Dugo. Like,
Yeah.
really? Awesome. With that, we'll go over to Paula next.
All right. Tonight I am playing Arkhan, who is a warlock. She is fairly timid, and pretty much so far is terrified of everything. Her hobbies include setting things on fire, casting fireball, and burning it all to the ground. So pretty much.
I imagine
Thumbs her
Firestarter
up.
by Prodigy as her theme song.
We'll go
Good
with that.
choice. Good choice.
Right? All right. Next up, we'll go with you, Randall.
Hey, I'm Randall. I will be playing Tabisa, a rogue, straight rogue assassin. He likes shiny things.
Love it. Love it. And we found out in last session just how much.
A lot.
It didn't hurt the
lot.
party too much. I don't know. It was only a bunch of necrotic damage.
I'm so sorry.
But Tabisa's not.
Tabisa's not
definitely
at all. Definitely not. No. He's fine with it.
All right. Luke.
Hello, everybody. I'm playing Gary Gary the son of Zeus. I'm a powerful Tempest cleric, and I'm very happy. Thank you.
I love it. And then Bill can't be with us tonight, so we are going to play on. So with that, I do want to bring up the... I can't. It's okay. So we left off in the dungeon of this place over here. There we go. And you were in this room where there was a foot of water on the east side of this room. Now, the combat has died down. You see there are bodies of Flaming Fist guards spewed around the room, lying there on their shields and swords, just dead. Alder Ravengard, which you guys don't necessarily know who he is, but you can tell he was clearly in charge. He's got full plate. He's got a really nice shield, a really long, really nice sheathed sword that's very shiny, and he's clutching his head, staring at the ceiling, eyes rolled in the back of his head, and he's been talking within himself, back and forth between a celestial language and an abyssal language. So do any of you guys understand any abyssal or celestial?
Sure do.
I'm sure someone does.
Do you know both, or which one?
I know Abyssal.
Abyssal. Okay. I think we realized that last time. So yeah, you can hear some creature's voice coming out of him, taunting Torm is what you're getting out of it. Does anybody speak celestial? Okay. Some of the someone give me a perception check.
Sure.
Actually, everybody give me a perception check. We'll go with everybody.
I rolled a natural 1.
A natural 1. So you are distracted by the water that is very slowly moving clockwise in the room for some
Pretty swirls.
Yeah.
I got a 18.
18. Anyone beat an 18?
Nope, I got an 8.
Okay. Tabisa, you see on the back of one of these guards, you see 3 very nice scroll cases.
Are they shiny?
The clasps on them are.
Do they note that we're in the room yet?
You've been in this room. This is where you fought the Minotaurs and everything.
Right. Okay. So can I?
The guards are dead.
Oh, then I'm just going.
These are,
I'm taking them. Oh, I'm absolutely taking them. Yeah, I'm gonna walk over and pick the scrolls off them and see if I can see what they are.
Okay. Upon opening them, they are spells. One of them is Mass Healing Word, another one is Remove Curse, and a third one is Tongues.
Yeah, I'm a cleric. I just want to point that out.
I kind of look at it, I unscroll one, I roll it back up, shove it back in, pull it down.
Wait, what you got over there? What did you find?
Very pretty writing. Very pretty writing on old paper.
Why don't you bring that over to the smart people?
Those look like spells.
Ooh. Okay, yes, here. I roll them back up and I just kind of scuttle her over and I hand them to Zeus. Or Gary, son of Zeus.
Please don't inflate its ego.
Here, Gary, son of Zeus, here. You may have.
Well, thank you very much.
Did we destroy the portal that was in this room? Wasn't there a portal?
The portal is still on the whole east side, the whole wall on the east side of this room. It's still there.
What were those? Okay, what were those spells again? I had Tongues, Mass Healing Word, and what was the third one?
Remove Curse.
Remove Curse. So those are all cleric spells.
So you can read them.
Are any of you other guys spellcasters of any sort?
I am a sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
I'm a warlock.
Warlock.
Warlocks can learn new spells, I believe. I don't think sorcerers can, though.
I don't think a spell scroll will do me much good.
Well, it's a scroll. You can cast the spell with the scroll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Anyone can, right? Any spellcaster.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So the Tongues is on both of your guys' spell list. And then the Mass Healing Word is on mine, I know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one
Remove Curse is on yours, too.
Yeah.
It's a cleric spell.
Yeah.
Do I see anything else shiny lying around?
Lying around. Give me another perception check.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. Looking around, the only other thing that really catches your eye is the
very shiny helmet.
The helmet and the sword on the guy who's wearing the helmet.
Now is he?
His shield's pretty shiny, but it's bulky.
Yeah, that's too big for me. It's bigger than I am. Has anyone tried to engage with him to get that? Is he trying to do anything with the helmet? Is he trying to get the helmet off?
He just looks like he's in pain, and the hands on the helmet, it kind of like looks like he's probably trying to get off, but it's not moving at all.
Can we?
I just go up to him and I kind of wave my hands in front of his face.
He doesn't even acknowledge you. He's still in between the two. In fact, in Celestial, you hear him belt something out back at the Abyssal Voice, and the only word you guys can make out of it is Baphomet.
Oh my, that's not good.
I don't know what's wrong with him, but I don't know that he's gonna make it very long.
Can I do something real quick? While Dugo is in front of him, I want to go behind him and I want to try and knock him out by hitting him in the back of the neck with one of the butt of my dagger. I want to try and just knock him out.
Okay. Roll to strike.
See if that'll like stop any communication.
Yeah, roll to strike.
16. Where's my plus things? What is it? So 23.
Okay. When you hit him, I'm not going to make you roll damage because of your intent. When you hit him, he does go face down onto the ground where he's more laid out, but his face is still, again, he's not even paying attention to what you guys are doing. His eyes are rolled in the back of his head. Excuse me. And like he's still like speaking in tongues and like grimacing, and his hands have not left the side of his helmet.
While he's on the ground, I'm gonna try and take the sword off of him.
All right, yeah, you do it without any fight. It's easy.
Okay, so he no longer has a weapon in case he gets possessed, so that's good.
Very good.
I'm gonna take the sword and run over to like the far edge of the room away from him, and they just set it down. For
Lulu says that Torm is speaking to Baphomet, and Dugo, you hear it in your head. There's an automatic connection between you and Lulu, due to you thinking Lulu was cute and you're keeping your friends from attacking him. But he says, yeah, it sounds like Torm and Baphomet are fighting with each other through him.
My friend says that Torm and Baphomet are fighting within him. This is very strange.
What does that mean?
Don't know. Possessed or
multiple personalities. Must fix.
What if we just take it off?
Well, I think we should try to pry it off with something, like maybe his own sword.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
You see,
you guys should do that.
You see Tabisa like try and unsheath it, and it's like bigger than he is. So he's like, it's like William Wallace's claymore in this tiny little kobold's hands. He's like dragging it over. Okay, let's do this.
Are you proficient with longswords?
I believe I am.
I would probably like take my hands and cover them with my robe and kind of like assist, like holding the blade up, helping him kind of lift it up to get in place of the helmet, without maybe like poking into Homeboy's brain too much.
Okay.
That's the hope.
You're kind of like using it as a lever against his plate mail to like pry it off.
Like I go to put it into place and then I stop and I look at Gary just for like reassurance. Like this is a good idea, right?
Even know what you're doing right now.
We want to take the helmet off.
Can opener.
Yeah, can opener. We take the helmet off. It's good.
Okay.
So, right?
Yep, that's the sound it's gonna make. Yeah.
Yeah. Because kobolds have lips.
So normally this longsword would be a lot heavier in your hand, but this feels really nice in your hands, Tabisa.
Okay.
You try to pry it open. Give me a athletics check.
This is gonna go so poorly.
Don't roll a crit one.
No, I didn't. 10.
Okay, so you can kind of get it up under the lip of the helmet.
Okay.
And when you start putting some pressure on it using like the shoulder of the armor to help, it doesn't seem to be going. In fact, you kind of see the sword bending.
Stop. No, don't do that. I flip it around and bend it back so it's straight again.
It goes right back to place.
Okay.
After you do.
Okay. This is not working. I think helmet does not want to come off. We cut off his head.
Is
Yeah.
The living person they're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Guard person?
I do not think removing the head is a good solution.
Well, if we take off head, then helmet comes off.
I think we should try to pull on it but we should cover our hands with something.
Should we try to get his hands off?
Ooh,
If hands come off, helmet comes off.
I can.
I cut hands off. Hands off. Much easier. He still live.
I would like to hear what Arkmir has to say.
I can cast a spell. I can cast Mage
spells.
Hand. and it's gonna push the helmet off, right off of him.
Oh, well,
You don't even know, Gary.
you want to know what I know? My all-powerful father, Zeus, left a scroll conveniently in the backpack of one of these dead soldiers. Scroll's called Remove Curse. Now, if that is divine providence right there, I don't know what is.
Okay, fine. Well, then you do that.
Lulu.
Arkmir's gonna cross her arms across her body and just kind of like back up, paving the way for Gary to step forward.
Oh, no. I want you to try your mage hand first, please.
No. No, I'm all set. I don't want to do it now. I don't want to do it anymore.
Well, fine.
Mage hand won't work.
No. If a sword, which is a powerful lever, far more than a 10-pound mage hand can exert, can't do it, then your mage hand is not going to be able to do it.
What do you know, Gary?
Logic.
Fine.
Gary is very learned in the mathematics and geometry. I trust Gary.
Oh, well, okay. Lulu is speaking to me. Oh my. Lulu, what is that? Oh. She says she knows a sage who specializes in possessions and exorcisms at the Grand Hall Cathedral. And the sage's name is Feria. I think she gave us some food recently. Feria. She was nice.
Are we to go and get her and come back? Are we to take Screaming Headman with us?
I believe that is the idea, but how precious is this remove curse spell? I suppose I wonder that. If it's precious, maybe we should save it and bring this creature back.
I would rather not use the scroll and try all horses first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big dumb ones like Mage Hand.
How far away is that cathedral from here?
It's pretty far. I'll pull up the map again. Not this map.
It only took us So
you guys are at the Grand Cemetery, and it's blocks away, and then there's like this hill, and it's right here. But it felt fairly safe to get there. There weren't a lot of encounters that happened.
I like this idea.
So I wonder what Gideon will think of this, though. I mean, will he let us just walk out with Helmet Man?
He's telling us to fight demons. I'm thinking.
Okay, maybe we just picked up an ally. It's no big deal in our fight.
We covered him.
Demons.
We covered him with sacks, and we carry him. We hide him in sacks, and carry on shoulders. Like or is there a rug? We put him in a rug. I've done this before. We roll him up in the rug.
I like the rug idea.
I'm gonna search for a rug.
The way that you say sacks, I wish you would use the word bags next time. The way you pronounce sacks.
I was confused for a second. I'm gonna be honest.
His sex is on fire. No.
There is no burning. No.
Cover him in sex.
There is no burning.
No. You remember seeing rags that were used to wrap bodies in another room. You don't see any rugs around here, though.
All right.
You could wrap them with rags.
Burial claws. Let's wrap them up.
Yeah.
So we hear the screaming in celestial and abyssal still.
Oh yeah, it goes back and forth. Yep.
Okay. We wrap him up. Is it going to sound muffled? That's what I want to know.
A little bit, but you could still hear him very clearly.
All right, let's try it.
Yep.
I like this. I like this plan.
They wrap him up, right?
Yeah. And so you got this mummy with its hands on the side of its head.
This.
Yeah.
And
it's a very oddly shaped because it's got like
traditional
armor
burial
that
pose
and everything.
Yeah.
Gary is gonna nonchalantly go over there next to him to help escort him, mace in one hand, and then boop, right over the helmet. I'm going to try to knock him out.
Okay, on Alder.
The dude who won't shut up.
Yeah, the guy
Yeah,
that's holding
Alder
on.
Okay.
Raven Guard.
You hit him. We'll say you hit him pretty solid. It does not seem to change anything.
This guy's we're gonna get this helmet off. This poor guy's gonna have a concussion.
Gods are hard to.
You know what?
knock
I
out.
think your concussion is like the least of his worries when we get this helmet off.
It's fair.
Do me a favor. Roll to strike.
Oh,
Gary.
jeez.
Oh, baby. Here we go.
Beat a 18.
27, man.
Okay. You hit him a second time. This time he does seem to go silent. Hands are still on his head though. Or actually no, hands go limp too. You're able to place him next to his body.
Sweet. Ooh, nice.
And
All
he
right.
seems unconscious.
You see how that works, everybody? Any questions?
No, that was very.
I tried to
proficient
do
of you.
that. It didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
It didn't work.
No.
Okay, we carry now.
All right, so who's carrying him? It's probably going to take
I believe-
a couple of you. Ufa's
believe
disappeared.
dragging-
You guys have no idea where Ufa went.
Oh, great. I believe dragging is a better method.
I have a strength of 19. I'm gonna heft him over my shoulder with ease and look at you as though you're puny weaklings.
Okay. Gary throws him over his shoulder. Feet are still dragging of this large guy. So you hear metal like scraping across the floor, even though it's wrapped. You hear the whole way through here.
Just not cool enough.
You guys get to the stairs. You make your way up, and Gideon is standing there before you. You guys
Gideon,
like
there's
to-
a portal down there. You should go check out.
Oh.
What is that you carrying?
Oh, this is our loot, our treasure. We just,
And dinner.
you said we could have any treasure as long as we beat the
It's
demons.
shaped like a person.
Is dinner.
All of a sudden, you guys hear in Abyssal something blurted out, like, "Torm, you will not stop me that easily." And when you hear that, you see Gideon's face as he like jumps into like a fighting position. He says,
It's
"What
him
was
again."
that? Did he bring the demons here?"
I don't think he did, but the person that's with him in his own body, maybe.
There's someone in his body? We must kill him.
No,
Okay.
he's-
We
we like our
had-
dinner fresh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we try to get demon out without killing?
No, we kill him. If there's a demon in there, it's going to get out somehow.
How intimidated are we by Gideon right now?
That's a great question.
You know, the good TPK part of the
He
other
is not very intimidating, actually. He
But
rolled a
only
2 on
part.
intimidation.
Only part of that party.
He had help too. He did have help.
If it's only a 2, then Tabisa just kind of look at him. Like, we have very good idea. We take care of problem for you. I promise this. Meet you.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
If it
Powerful
doesn't,
friends.
if it doesn't work, we can just
We can
kill him.
Yes, it's true.
He looks like this.
I'm gonna put the guy down, and I'm gonna stride forward up closer to Gideon.
Hey, you're not gonna touch our meal, okay? Do we have an understanding?
Then eat it now. But no demon leaves.
It's not a demon, it's a flaming fist soldier, you moron.
Did you not just say there was a demon inside?
No, my
No.
friends are stupid.
This is true.
Well,
This is true.
Portal down there. That's where the demons.
Demons
are.
come
You should-
from watery portal.
No.
You should go check it
that
out.
sack right there is speaking Abyssal. I know.
She speaks abyssal too.
yeah. I mean, it's true. Well,
Heard that, right?
Picked up some languages here and there.
That was clearly the voice of Baphomet.
I mean, will
How
you
would
speak,
you know? Are
you
you
speak
demon?
Abyssal?
Yes, I do. And I do understand it.
We have
You
to
are.
kill you, I suppose, because you're a demon too. Is that the
Eat
way?
him. Let's eat him.
He looks
He's
good.
he's probably
Roll
gonna
for
tasty.
initiative.
I'm in front. I'm right next. I'm like close to him. Closest to him.
All right. So, type
Just
it
out of-
into the chat, into the Zoom.
Just out of curiosity,
Yeah.
Mr. DM, is this longsword something that I would have to attune to?
It probably would for the
Okay.
full.
All right, then
Benefits of
never
it.
mind. Okay, never mind. Wait, I get it there.
He does not speak Abyssal. Or Celestial. All right, so I rolled fairly well. I had a 12. So looks like Tabisa will be at the top. So let's get Tabisa there. Boom. Followed by Arkmir. Dugo. Oh, man, that's not a good showing. I'll just drop Ufa off there. And where's Gary? Gary got a 10, so you're right behind me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh's right. All right, and there we go. Thank you, Brothers Forge, for this awesome initiative tracker.
That is cool.
I love it. All right, so with that, Tabisa, you get to go first. So you can see he's clearly not buying what you guys are spitting. And he is ready to fight.
Okay, Gary, son of Zeus, is right up in his grill.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to skirt around and flank him.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I would like to do.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make a couple attacks
Sounds good.
with my daggers.
Am I next to him?
You're on the opposite side. He said he was flanking.
Okay. So if I'm adjacent to the enemy, you'll have advantage, Tabisa,
Yeah.
because of our kobold crap.
Yep.
Everyone will, even if it's a ranged attack.
Yeah.
So 17 is pretty good. Yeah, so 17 plus 8.
That'll hit.
Okay. So this is going to be 9 plus 14. So 23 points of damage for the first strike.
What kind of damage?
Just, it's a +1 dagger. Just
Plus one dagger.
slash, so it's piercing.
Piercing. And how much was it again?
23.
Okay.
And the second one is 18 to hit
Okay, that'll hit.
for 3 points of damage.
Okay. So when you start slashing into him, when you hit him, your blade slows down incredibly. It does puncture him, but it does not go as deep as you anticipated on his raw skin. And the blood is a little bit darker than you're used to seeing out of a human. Probably because he's not looking like a human.
Yeah, didn't we find out he was like sort of human-ish, but like not totally
He was human. He perished when Elturel fell. And I think this was your other characters, but you found out that he had pledged himself to Zariel. Or maybe it was these characters, but he pledged himself to Zariel to fight demons for eternity.
So one attack, then I don't actually have 2 attacks yet, so that's my bonus action, so I'm done.
All right. Next up is Arkmir.
All right. Arkmir is going to back up as far as possible away from him.
Are you going down the stairs? Because you won't be able to see him if you go down the stairs.
No. I just want to be not at all close to him at all, if I can prevent it.
Yeah, it's hard.
He just looks kind of scary, I guess. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, I'll go to like the top of the stairs.
Okay. So yeah, he's standing like right here. Gary's in front of him. Tabisa went around him. You're back here at the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll run back to the top of the stairs, and then I will just firebolt him.
Okay.
And does a 16 hit?
It does.
Oh, really? Okay.
He is not hard to hit.
So that is 10 points of fire damage.
All right.
And then I am going to duck back behind the stairs and kind of go down a couple stairs so he cannot see me.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do that. It is his turn. So seeing Tabisa flank him and Gary on one side, he gets to make 2 attacks. He's going to attack each of you once. So first he's attacking Gary. And that is a 25 to hit.
I'm gonna just dodge that so he misses.
Oh, 25 misses you?
No.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because you had abilities last time. So it wouldn't have surprised me.
Uh-oh, I'm hurt.
All right, so the first punch deals 9 points of damage, bludgeoning damage. He then turns towards Tabisa, striking. Does a 15 hit you, Tabisa?
No.
Okay, then he misses Tabisa. And that was his turn. So we are now over to Gary.
Gary hefts his mace +1 of magical power and swings it at this dude full force.
Oh, giddy up. Oh, crap. 11?
11 hits. Just on the nose.
Holy crap.
So I rolled a 2 for the damage. Well, stand by. 7 points of damage.
Okay. And that's bludgeoning?
Yes, bludgeoning magical.
Okay. All right. Then is that your whole turn?
That's it, yeah.
Okay. Do go.
All right. I am going to move around sort of to the back. So like hugging the wall to the right, moving around as far as I can. And so that I'm not in melee range. And I'm going to, I reach out my hand and I am going to cast Chromatic Orb. And as a ball of lightning, kind of this small orb of lightning flies at Gideon. And it's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yep.
And that will be 19 lightning damage as this crackling little ball strikes him.
So you see once the lightning hits him, it kind of arcs around him. And he's clearly hurt by it and clutches, like he kind of tenses up from the lightning, but he's still looking to be pretty strong.
Right.
Is that your whole turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Tabisa, what you got?
I cannot do a whole lot other than...
You hear in common behind you, "Get out of my head!" From the
You
rat.
see? And I just kind of say under my breath, "You see? He does not want the demon. He wants him out." And I stab. You're still right there, right, Gary?
I'm just, standing there.
Natural 20? No, okay. 20-something, so that hits.
Yep.
So first strike does 18 points of damage.
Nice. +1 dagger, you said?
+1 dagger. Second, if an 11 hits, that hit. The second one only does 3 points.
Okay. And is this a different weapon or the same dagger?
It's still a magical weapon. It's a dagger of warning.
Okay.
It just doesn't have the +1.
Yep. All right. Arkmir.
Oh,
sorry.
No, I'm good. No, that's it.
You didn't say it was the end, so I.
No, yeah. I keep forgetting that the bonus action is that second. So never mind. Go ahead. I'm good.
Sure.
All right, Arkmir.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay. Arkmir's going to run up those couple of steps, and she's going to point in his general direction, and she's going to hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
She does the Hulk Hogan. You.
I think it's more like she peers over the edge, and she's kind of like, "Ooh, it doesn't look very, very good."
Just one little finger.
Yeah, like because that's as far as she wants to.
Kobold finger.
Yeah. Yep, that's as much as she wants him to be able to see is that one little claw.
One little tongue pokes out.
So that is a 17 and a 26.
Both will hit. These are Eldritch Blast.
Yes. So 7 and 6, so 13 total.
Okay. Yeah, you blast him. He's getting hit left and right by all of you guys from all different directions. But he's still going pretty strong. And he's going to punch Gary again.
Oh, crap!
25 again. I rolled an 18 on the die. And that is 11 points of damage. Tabisa then, also a 25.
Yep.
For 6 points of damage. So he just is like, punches Gary and then turns around and punches Tabisa. And then does this like monk stance with his hands out ready to hit you guys again. And it's now Gary's turn.
So not that I can do anything about it, but like, how does Gary look right now?
Gary looks nearly dead.
Sucks to be you. Sorry.
You're not my friend.
All right, Gary, what you doing?
Gary is going to take the disengage action and limp away in barely able to breathe, the wind knocked out of him. He's going to get back down the stairs like 30 feet or so. And so that was his movement and his action. And I'm just sucking wind heavily. And I'm going to cast the spiritual weapons spell. Okay. And I'm going to put it right next to that moron. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to have it smoke him in the head if I can hit him.
All right. Sounds good.
And that'll be 14 to hit for standby. Stupid junk isn't properly. 4 + 3, 7 points of damage.
What kind of damage is that?
Magical bludgeoning damage.
So is it radiant?
Spiritual weapon. It is. I think it should just be bludgeoning.
I don't think it would be. Yeah, I don't think it would be radiant. It would just.
No,
be,
it's not radiant. It's just bludgeoning.
Okay. And how much was it again? 7, you said?
Sure. 7.
I think you said 7 points.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. Dugo.
All right. Dugo is. Let's see. Dugo is once again going to extend his hand. This time he is going to cast Ray of Frost. And find my character sheet. There we go. Now, do we still get advantage because...
as long as someone's within 5 feet, and right now Tabisa is.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm going to... Let's see, sorry. The range. Okay, I'm going to actually cast a poison spray.
Okay.
And... Oh, I think he has to make a save then. Yep, it's a con save. The DC is 14.
DC 14 con save.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay. I got a 15.
Okay, so
Is it a cantrip?
the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take. Yeah, so he does not take any damage. So yeah, you see Dugo kind of, and this puff of smoke comes out, and he just kind of, maybe brushes it aside or something.
Love it. Yeah, he does like a
noxious,
like
cloud,
a hand
not
thing,
smoke.
and it makes the poison spray like dissipate around him and not actually get on him.
Yeah, and I move like 5 feet back further.
Okay. So right now we have 3 of you cowering on the stairs, and then we have Tabisa right next to him, correct?
I'm actually like up in the room more, like behind him. Yeah.
Okay. So you and Tabisa are on the same side then of him?
Yeah, I think so. I would just be further back behind Tabisa, like kind of my back to the wall, the rounded room.
Okay. Perfect. All right, Tabisa. Remember, you can do a lot of stuff with that bonus action.
Yeah. Well, I can do some stuff with my bonus action. I think. How do you do hold actions? Held actions? Is it just the action? Like
I just do trigger. I don't do hold actions. So whatever your trigger is. So like, if he attacks such and such, you can then do your single action.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action disengage.
Yep.
And back up next to Dugo.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hold. Trigger will be when he gets within 5 feet of me and Dugo. I'm gonna attack to get the advantage and sneak attack.
Okay, sounds good. So with that, it is Arkmir's turn.
All right, so Arkmir is gonna peek back out again, and she is going to Eldritch Blast him. 14 and 26.
Both will hit.
All right, so that is 13 plus 7, so 20 points of damage.
Nice. Okay.
And then she is going to grab out of her backpack a potion of healing and just like push it towards Gary, who's standing next to me. Like, you want some?
Okay.
You really need it.
Yeah.
So on Gary's turn, he can take it and drink it as an action. So Gideon, as you do that, Gideon can hear you, but he kind of can't see you because you're kind of ducked down now. He looks towards Tabisa and Dugo, and he does his special ability to Dugo, his Withering Gaze.
Uh-oh.
Give me a con saving throw. Beat 15.
You can do it.
I got an 18.
Okay, so you're going to take half damage. Okay.
Dang, man, he just looked at you sideways.
So 22. So you take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And he just continues to stand there. And he puts his hand up and does the whole...
Yeah, and Dugo's just kind of like back against the wall, like, ow, ow, ow. Oh.
And it is now Gary's turn.
Oh.
Gary is going to use his bonus action to have his spiritual weapon try to smoke this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Is 24 to hit.
Yep.
For 5 points of damage. It cracks him in the face.
So he is starting to show signs of damage. He is bleeding. His face is bleeding. He is hurt.
And then as my action, I will take this potion that Arkmir has so generously offered me and drink it. That's 44 plus 4, right? Is that the type you gave me?
Oh.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, I see.
She gave you
It's
the
just a
less
regular
awesome one.
potion,
Okay.
but
So
it tastes really good.
I drink that down. I am still looking very, very heavily wounded.
But not nearly as wounded as you were.
I drink the potion down.
What the heck is this? Don't you got anything stronger?
Look, give it back then. You don't want it, you give it back.
Whoops.
I drop the empty bottle to the ground and it shatters.
You guys hear Gary and Arkmir arguing on the stairs.
I look over at Dugo and I say, "Oh, if that's the one that I gave her, it's watered down with Kool-Aid."
That's why it was so good.
Run into the wall and see if I can smash through the wall.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Right. Bam. All right, you take 2d4 plus 2 points of damage from running into the wall. All right. Tabisa. You
All right,
see
so-
this spiritual weapon thwap right into his face.
Now, I can't count that as an ally, can I?
No.
I didn't think so. Shoot. Okay, I'm going to. Is there anything around us?
So this room.
Like, is there anything that I might be able to hide behind?
No, not in this room. So this is a
Okay.
vestment chamber. I'll read the description. 3 curtained archways connect this chamber to the other areas of the chapel. Shattered wardrobes and dressing tables, as well as a number of smashed mirrors, suggest that this was once where priests prepared for the daily services. So basically everything is smashed. So even the furniture is like just
There's
wood.
curtains, right?
Yes. So in this room, there's a
Curtains are really important.
right here, and right here. You guys are closest to this
is
one,
the doorways.
which is closest to the outside.
I feel like that might be a hint.
Oh, there's no hints.
You could try to hide yourself in the folds of the curtain.
I'm just kind of wondering if I can like.
They're red
Bolt-
curtains too, like a
Oh.
burgundy.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Like, I want to try and go through the curtains, bonus action hide,
Mhm.
and then throw a dagger at him.
Okay. Yeah, do that. So you get through the curtains. Roll your stealth check.
Natural 20.
Okay, you're hidden. You know you're hidden. There's no question about it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take and chuck a dagger at him,
A regular or magical?
a magical dagger, because I think that's the only thing that's gonna hit him. 18 plus, is it 7 or 8? Which one is it? Oh gosh, which one do I throw at him? I'll throw the dagger of warning at him.
Okay.
So it's basically just a regular dagger, but it's a magical dagger.
Yeah. What is it warn against again?
We can't be surprised. I get
Gotcha.
advantage on initiative
Oh, okay.
and stuff like that.
So you hit.
So 25 to hit.
Yep.
And so because I'm hidden, I get sneak attack.
Yup.
And I'm gonna throw all my dice on the floor.
Hey, if they work, they work.
Hey, all right. So 20 points of damage.
20?
20.
All right,
With the
so
sneak attack.
so you throw your dagger, and it hits him directly in his chest, and it splits him open, and you see this light come shining through like the curtains right at him, and he just dies.
Ooh. That was a very nice shot, Tabisa.
Oh, nice.
Good job.
I scurry over and make sure I grab my dagger back.
And I just
get your
kind of
dagger?
go and stand over him, like kind of holding a spell ready. But like just kind of examining, does he have anything of value on him other than the dagger?
Great question. Let me look.
He looks nasty, guys. Real bad.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah, he already looked nasty. Now this is this is even
But
worse.
didn't he die before and he came back? Is he gonna come back again?
That's kind of what I'm afraid of, but
As they're discussing that, my spiritual weapon lasts for another like almost a minute. I'm just gonna have it start clubbing the crap out of him, pulverizing him into just a nice little goo.
but that belt looked really nice. I was hoping to but
He's got like 6
never mind.
rings on him.
I'm not destroying like.
Oh, there's so many.
I'm focusing on the head mostly.
We just kind of like in between
Just
whacks.
his
We just reach
face.
over, grab one, smack. Reach over, grab one, smack.
Yeah.
Reach over, grab one, smack.
Oh, just a little there. Almost got my fingers that time.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's wearing 6 different rings. They're all gold.
Pretty.
Is
smart.
there one ring that rules them all?
I don't know. Are you all going for the rings?
We're taking them off. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
So all of you, do me a favor, roll a d20 and tell me who rolled the highest.
15.
Okay. Anyone beat a
Not
15?
me.
I got a 19.
I got a
Ooh,
4.
Dugo.
What'd Gary get?
10.
10. That's a bummer. Okay. So yeah, you all get some, each grab a ring, and a couple of you grab 2 rings. But Dugo, the ring you grab feels very, very interesting when you put it on. It's warm, and you gain a ring of feather falling.
Wait, you said I did? Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Everyone else, the rings you grab are just shiny. They might have like Torm or Lathander's symbol on them.
Oh my, this one is special, guys. I feel so light.
I take the pretty belt that he had and I take it off and I put it on.
Okay.
Like he had like the base in the picture. He had a pretty belt.
Yes, he has like a blue beaded belt that kind of drapes down around your hips.
It's
That
probably
is
way
nice.
too long for me, and it
It's
immediately
very
drags
long.
on the floor.
Yeah.
These clashes, but I put it in my bag. All right.
Well,
Okay, we must drag a possessed man to big church.
High Hall Cathedral.
All right. So Gary, how you looking?
Really hurt you guys.
Yeah, I'm also quite badly injured. I suggest we try to rest, if possible.
With the screaming hat man.
Oh,
Yes.
Yep, that's about right.
Yeah. Whoever's
Oh.
not injured can sit on him, and the rest of us will take a little nap with some
Lulu
granola
tells
bars.
you taking a nap near a demon portal sounds like a terrible idea.
Oh, I
This
know.
sounds like not. I don't think it's gonna work well.
Perhaps simply some refreshments, then. Sorry, Gary. What?
I was just gonna threaten to pull Lulu's wigs off if she doesn't shut up.
Oh, don't do that. But I suggest we at least sit down for some refreshments.
I was just threatening. I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna eat a granola bar and sip on this here water skin.
Do you want to take like a short rest? Is
That's
that
what I'm
you're
thinking. Yeah, just a short little.
Snack break.
So, do you want to stay in this circle room, or do you want to go somewhere else to do your little short rest?
I'd like to go over to the left more. The view from the back window, it looks very nice.
Up in here.
Yes.
When you come through here, you see this is a door
Oh,
that's
That's-
pretty much rotted away.
that's more frightening than I expected. What do you guys think? Where?
That's good.
How much time is it going to take us to travel to the High Hall?
Maybe an hour, depending on how
Okay.
fast you're trying to get over there.
And lugging
Yeah.
dead weight.
hmm Yeah, but Gary's got 19 strength. It's not that bad.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he's going to be quiet as a mouse doing it, too.
Oh, he won't be. He's dragging a full plate human across the ground. Did you guys leave the guy's shield down there, too? Or would you have brought it with you?
Well, now that you're asking us, it seems like we would have brought it with us.
Didn't know there was a shield.
I didn't take the shield. I took the sword. But I would assume that the people that actually use shields would probably grab it.
Okay.
If I had seen a shield, I would have wanted to take that for sledding purposes on the ash hills of Avernus.
We can say Dugo took the shield. That's fine.
So
it's got a Flaming Fist logo on it.
I think
shiny
if Gary
snake
wants this, he can have it, though.
But
I'll carry it for you, Gary.
While we're taking a short rest, can anyone ritual cast, identify, see what this special magic sword does?
Oh, that would be a handy spell to have, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Do you want to attune to it, Tabisa?
I don't know. Do I?
I don't know. Do you?
Maybe. Kind of.
So the short rest has begun.
You totally do.
I totally do. It's so shiny. I pull it out immediately. I'm enraptured by it.
Yeah, I can't
It's so
identify
pretty.
it, but I could detect its thoughts.
So it is a +1 sword.
Okay.
So there you go. That's what I'll tell you. That's what I'll tell you.
Okay.
Could be more, could be less, I don't know. It can't be less, but it could be more or nothing.
Okay.
He seems like in life in his normal life, he was quite an upstanding person who would not have a sword that would hurt.
But I have to attune to it.
Yes, there is that.
See, I don't have to attune to just a plain old longsword +1.
Realize that, but what I'm saying is its properties are probably more beneficial and pure than
me,
than evil badness that
but
will
you
eat your soul.
You should probably hide it for when he is not,
I will wrap it in a rag, or I'll cut off some of the curtain, and I'll use the curtain to wrap the hilt and the pommel and the handle and stuff, and I'll hide it behind and part of my cloak and stuff, and I'll hide it as we travel with it.
Yeah, you don't want him to wake up and take it back.
During
these shinies, man.
While you guys are talking about this, and you attune and everything, towards the end of your short rest, that body sits up that's wrapped and stops screaming.
Oh my. Hello.
That doesn't seem like a good sign. Mm-mm.
The one that we wrapped, the Raven Guard. Correct?
Yes.
Hello. Are you well?
You hear something in Abyssal.
Oh, that's bad.
I can speak Abyssal.
It says, "Remove this wrap from me and return my weapon to my hand."
Ooh, he doesn't like being wrapped up, you guys. He really doesn't like it.
I think we need to take some rope and really tie it tighter.
Yep, tie him up.
Mm-hmm.
Did his hands go back up to the helmet?
No.
Oh,
but we need to tie this rug.
He stands up.
Nope.
Holds his
I don't
hand
like
out.
that.
I will say it one more time. Give me my sword.
Ooh, he really wants that sword back. I told you.
Just gonna have to kill him, you guys. He's crazy.
We could light it on fire.
And then, as you say that, you see him clutch his head, and then in Celestial say something, and he starts arguing with himself again, and drops to his knees.
Oh, okay. Well, the other side is back too.
I think we need to quickly tie him up while he's on his knees. I get some rope out.
I think Gary, son of Zeus, should hit him again.
All right, that works too.
While he's on his knees, I'm gonna clunk him upside the head, back of the head with my mace.
It's only like his third opportunity for a concussion. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
He's like, also I see this guy wrapped up. I'm not dead yet. I feel happy. And then in Celestial, happy. And then in Abyssal, happy.
You knock him
Whack.
out again. He falls on his face again.
I'm tying him up. I am wrapping that rope
Okay.
many times around him.
Okay.
My hempen rope.
So we've taken our short rest. We've used hit dice. Gary?
Did we get through our short rest?
Okay, I have to do that yet. Let's see here.
I assume we did.
I'm asking the Dungeon Master. Did we make it?
He would probably know better.
You made a short rest, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Outside the door, you can see shambling skeletons and zombies, just walking around aimlessly like before.
Okay. Tabisa is not a planner. But he does know when to not be seen. So I think Tabisa would say, okay, we go now, but let me go first and you follow. And I tell you when it's safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I like it.
Let's do that.
Okay. As you guys step out,
Let's go back out. Wait, what's the best way? Just out of curiosity, we know where to go. Is it out
you
this
could
door?
go straight front out through the front gate. We could
We could
try
go
to-
out the back. There was the purple smoke. We could see what the purple smoke was about too on our way back.
Yeah, when
No.
you peek out the door, you can see the smoke coming from here blowing that direction.
Oh, yeah. I want to check that out. It could be real bad, but there could be big treasures.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as you say treasure, Tabisa's all about it.
Okay. So the path around
But
the
Randall is not so much though.
Randall's like, no, let's just go to the high hall.
It's a big, sparkly purple gem. Trust me.
Okay.
So looking out, the path around the chapel has been sundered by a deep hole in the ground, filled with a putrid purple mist. The haze filling the hole blocks any sense of how deep it might be, or what might lie within.
I'm not going in there.
No?
I'm gonna see if I have any kind of spell that would.
Are you sure you don't just want to go up there and peek over the edge and just then tell the rest of us what you see?
I don't.
You'd have to stick your head through the mist to see down in there.
Okay, perhaps. I will poke my head into the over the edge.
You also notice before you do that the mist is pulsating in sync with the crackling energy of the corrupted companion. That's like the black sun in the sky that has
nice.
electricity flowing around it. So it crackles in sync with that.
It
That
might be
seems
a piece
promising.
of the companion. So what do I see if I look down? Do I just see the mist?
Give me yeah, so when you peek inside, first of all, you take damage. You take 10 necrotic damage as you feel your face get extremely hot and numb at the same time. It's a really weird sensation.
Ow, ow.
You also see what looks like a dark silhouette of a creature that's transparent. It's almost like a shadow that's starting to come up from the bottom of this hole up towards you.
Run away, y'all. I don't like this. There's something coming up here, and ow, it hurts. Ow. Run.
And you can see it now in the middle of the haze, just floating there at the moment.
Okay. I'm going to go back in the building, y'all. I run for the door.
All right, so you're back up here. Is everyone else back up there?
Yeah, I didn't even go anywhere near that thing.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so you all run back up there.
Okay. Tabisa wants to go out, and knowing how to get to the High Hall, Tabisa's gonna try and find like a stealthy way to kind of get around, so he's not, so that hopefully they're not seen by anyone as they travel.
So
and just kind of guide people.
We're gonna do this in 4 phases. So since you're gonna be the leader of the stealth parade, give me 4 stealth rolls, and tell me what they are in order.
Okay, real quick before that, I want to make can I make a perception check to see if any of the wandering skeletons or corpses have anything shiny on them?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I don't see shit. Never mind. I don't see anything. Never mind. Okay, so 4 stealth rolls.
Yes.
Okay. 21. 24.
Okay.
12.
Ooh.
And natural 20 for 30.
Okay. So, with that,
the two was not a good roll.
get rid of Gideon here. All right. So, the third one was a 12. So, you start doing the first leg of this. You guys make your way out of the cemetery with Tabisa's help. You guys get a couple blocks, completely fine. For the second leg, you kind of come around here, get a couple more blocks. You're fine. This third part, you almost run into something. Give me another stealth check.
Oh no.
Look out for the thing.
That's a natural 1.
Oh,
That's
okay.
really bad.
So you come around the corner and you see these spiked creatures that have really long tails. You may remember them from a previous session, fighting on top of a thingamabobber.
I remember seeing some of these things around here.
Yeah, you guys, you guys have seen them. You've been avoiding them like crazy. They
How many?
Where is it? Sorry, just a sec. I'm trying to use D&D Beyond to find it. I can't remember the name, or I just searched the name. Wasn't that?
Labrazoo.
Yes, that's what it was. Okay.
3 of those.
I don't want to mess with that.
Yes, you do. They're great. They're so much
I
fun.
don't at all.
No, that wasn't a Labrazoo. It wasn't a Labrazoo. It was a
Barbed demon or
Bulazao. I guess it wasn't a spike thing.
Oh.
It's like a goat thing. There it is.
Okay.
All right. So you see this thing. It's got spikes on its tail, really long tail. Looks like a goat with a huge mane around it. And as soon as Tabisa thinks he's like being quiet, and he's like, "All right, come on, guys!" And you guys go stepping out. And as soon as you step out, this thing's like perched on top of a fence, like the remnants of a fence post, and it lashes out. Everybody, roll for initiative.
Come on, guys, let's go stealthily.
It's okay. I rolled a 6.
Aye.
And then just type them in.
Is there just one of these creatures?
Yes. Okay, so Dugo is probably right before me. Gary is going to be up a little higher. Tabisa's... Okay, perfect. So that's basically the same order. Except I dropped to the bottom. Cool. Tabisa, you are like within 10 feet of it. The tail is easily... It could definitely strike you from there. What would you like to do?
It is absolutely it's totally surprised by us, isn't it?
Oh no! Give me give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Since you are within 30 feet of it. In fact, you and everybody are within 30 feet of it. So
Constitution, dirty 20.
Okay, so then you will take no damage. Okay, so you just know this thing just smells like rot. So on the start of your guys' turns, though, you will all have to make the saving throw. All right.
Cool.
So what are you liking to do?
Okay. I am going to... I can't do anything unless there's someone next to him. I'm going to back up. Is there anything like it's up on a like we came out of like an alleyway or a street?
Yeah, you came out between two crumbled buildings that didn't really provide a lot of cover. Maybe you guys thought they did, and in fact, when you stepped out, thinking you were clear, you realized real quick you weren't. You didn't even get into the road before this thing. You saw it.
Okay, there's nothing really for me to try and hide behind or anything like that. I'm going
You could try if you want to try to hide behind something. You could try. You'll be at disadvantage because it's right now this spot. It's really low profile.
Yeah.
Rubble. That's mostly because your stealth check was really bad.
It's just garbage. Yeah.
Yeah. The nat one
is about as bad. It is in fact as bad as you can get. Okay. I would like to attempt to hide.
Okay.
And then hold my action until someone else engages with it.
Okay.
To try and whip a dagger at him real quick.
Okay.
So disadvantage on stealth?
Yes.
Oh, God. Okay,
and just beat a 15.
I did not.
Okay.
Okay. But I think I'm hidden.
So yeah, so Tabisa like turns around. He sees like two bricks that are taller than the others, and he like goes behind it and like squats, but like his whole body is above the bricks. He's like, I hide here till somebody attacks. All right.
Okay.
And Arkmir, what would you like to do?
So Arkmir, as we've been traveling through here, is very confident in Tabisa's skills. And so as we kind of come around and we see this guy, she almost lets out this little like scream like, ah! And she just instinctually just like lets out a firebolt at him. 26.
That's gonna hit.
15.
All right.
And then she actually is gonna go run behind Tabisa, where he's crouched down, and kind of crouch down behind him as well.
All right. Love it. Are you trying? Well, you can't hide. You don't have the. All right, Gary.
All right, there's one of these guys.
Yes.
I raise my hands up to the heavens and cry out,
Zeus, I call upon thee. Visit your flames upon us.
And flames pour down over this creature. This is Sacred Flame, dexterity saving throw.
All right. 11. 13.
You failed. That is, nice. 14 radiant damage.
All right. So, you definitely singe him with your radiant damage. He is hurt.
Nice.
But he's still not hurt enough. Dugo! I just like that name. I like saying it. You're muted.
Dugo will kind of start mumbling, and a chromatic orb flying at him. This one seems to be crackling with energy.
Do you have the material component for that? I'm just kidding.
The last one. And what is my spell focus anyway? That's a good question.
I don't know.
I don't know. do I have that? And also I would like to, before I do that, I also want to try to climb up on some of the rubble with my slippers of spider climbing.
Okay.
So I'm just going to try to get a little bit higher vantage point.
Yeah.
I'm still far away. Oh, I have to make a con save too, huh?
Yes. Gary and Arkmir have to do that as well.
All right. Ooh, I got a... Come on.
If you guys had less than a 13, you take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, I made it. I got a 17.
Okay.
D&D Beyond is not...
I got a 6, so...
So enjoy that 6 points of necrotic damage.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, as I smell this horrible stench and take damage, I'm gonna now use my movement to get 30 feet away from it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get farther away.
Yep, you're able to do so.
All right.
You run past Tabisa backwards. You're just like...
And like Tabisa watches him go and he's like, no, wait, you're supposed to, you're supposed, no.
It's really stinky up there. I'm sorry.
With my chromatic orb, I rolled a 10 to hit.
10 will not hit.
Okay, yeah, it's too crackling. I overdid it and wasted a 3rd level spell slot. But I cling to the rubble that I'm climbing on and kind of crouch down, ready to strike again.
All right. So this thing jumps 20 feet over near Tabisa, but 10 feet away still. And it is going to attack with its barbed tail. It's a 19 to hit.
Is anyone in thin range of him?
No.
Like he jumped up and like how?
No one's within 5 feet. He's still 10 feet away from you two.
Okay.
All right, so that's 14 points of piercing damage.
To me?
I need a con save.
This is to me?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, that's not good. That's 9.
Okay, so you notice instantly upon being jabbed by this tail, the spiky end of the tail, you see festering boils, and you start coughing up flies, and you start shedding rotting skin.
Oh, no.
That's not
And
good.
your maximum hit points are reduced.
Nope. Mm-mm.
By
Okay.
6 points. So
Okay.
take 6 points of damage and drop your max by 6 as well.
Okay. Great. That's cool.
Yep. Cool.
That's awesome. Okay. Boo. Boo.
All right. With that, it is now Tabisa's turn. You are feeling very sick right now. Hacking up flies. Your skin is necrotic and just falling off and flaking. And you feel festering boils like coming through around where you were punctured.
Ew.
What would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna disengage and move back by Gary,
All right.
and then I'm gonna stab myself with a healing arrow.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take it and just like EpiPen, just jab it right into my leg.
That will definitely help you heal for sure.
Nice.
But just remember, your maximum is still down.
Right. I'm so far below even that. It's not even funny.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool. And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. With that, it is Arkmir's turn. You see Tabisa go running backwards.
Where are you going? Gary is back there too, right?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I gotta make a con save.
Oh, yeah.
15.
That makes it.
Okay.
Arkmir, give me another con save.
Dang,
As you
okay,
smell the
good.
rot of this creature about 10 feet away from you.
16.
All right. Yeah, you're fine.
So Gary's back there. Tabisa's back there. Where's Dugo?
Dugo is up like on the rubble to your left, about 15 feet away from you.
But like, how far away from this creature is he?
About 15 feet as well.
Okay. So, Arkmir kind of looks at this creature and says, that wasn't very nice. You can't do that to my friend. And as she's backing up, she launches at him, not hitting Dugo though, a fireball.
All right. Woof. I have to make a dex save.
And she'll continue to lecture him.
Well. I got an 8, so it doesn't matter. 6 on the
Okay.
die. No matter what it was, I fail.
Okay.
EpiPen better sponsor us now.
That is 30 points of fire damage that explodes out from next to him.
Upon doing that, you see this goat creature fall to the ground on fire. That's all that's left of the firebolt.
I tried to tell him that he was not being very nice, and I don't like it. I did not like him. I did not like him.
Meanwhile, Alder, his body is lying there on the ground where he was dropped by Gary.
Oh.
So Gary could make the runaway.
I mean, I feel
Fair.
like just like the rug got on fire, right? It's fine.
Just kind of walk over, just
Had it out a little
pat
bit,
it out
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
It'll be okay.
You did what you had to do there, Arkmir.
Yeah. 6 concussions? Is he really worried about a little bit of surface skin burning? I don't know.
Yeah, we should get out of here quickly before anything else finds us. We've made
Yeah.
quite a commotion.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, let's take a 5-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Right.
All right. So you guys gather yourselves after fighting this thing, and you start making your way again. This time, Tabisa is much more alert after walking right into that. You guys do get to the High Hall Cathedral. You make your way in. You see bodies on the floor of guards, and you see these like demon things that are already slayed there, almost like an adventuring party came through here and killed these things already. And then you walk into the next room, and you see the altar, the fist thing that's open, and the door is open to go down into the basement.
I believe she's right down this way, down these stairs here. If I'm remembering correctly. What's her name again? Pifa?
Faria.
There we go. Faria.
So you guys make your way into the basement of the High Hall Cathedral, and you walk into this one room. As soon as you walk around the corner, you just see tons of humans and elves and, just humanoid people. You see a couple people that look familiar. One guy with this demonic-looking shield and full plate armor, and he clearly has some very nice skin, almost like he's an Azamar. You see, a couple other people that you recognize from the cemetery.
He looks overrated.
And a girl in the crowd pipes up and says, "Yeah, you wouldn't be wrong." And then Kildrum speaks up, "Hey, I'm right here."
We come in peace.
So you guys just strut in there.
Carrying a body.
Yeah, carrying a
A bunch
body.
of kobolds carrying a body.
It's just a rug. It's just a rug, you guys.
And
Actually, it's
Faria-
funeral wrappings. It's like
Oh yeah. It's a mummy.
It's just a mummy.
it's a mummy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This woman steps forward in robes, clearly a sage. You guys remember her for giving you guys food outside of the High Hall Cathedral not too long ago. And she says, "What is this? Is this what was your character before? Dren? Was that his name, Nate?
Mine was Zed.
Is this Zed? Is this his body?"
I don't know who that is.
Knows it.
No, it might be Zed. I don't know. But he needs help.
Yeah, just uncover the head so you can see the helm and his hands like up here.
A little Oliphant, a companion, Lulu. She told us that you might be able to help him.
And he like wakes up and starts speaking in tongues.
Not a Oliphant, but something like that. Anyway.
Well, let's we got to get him up to the altar. Yes, we're gonna have to prepare for a ritual. I believe there is something we can do. It's called the Ritual of Returning. I will need an altar of Torm to be cleansed. Is one of you a cleric by any means? No clerics in the group? Okay, Kildrum, you can do it. Go up to the altar and make sure it's cleansed.
But Gary, you don't
Gary,
want to do
great,
the thing?
the great Gary, son of Zeus, is.
No, I'm the son of Zeus.
Kildrum reluctantly goes up there. It's like, I better be getting paid for this.
That's not how he talks.
It kind of is. He goes up with some holy water that he like scoops up out of the fountain or the whatever, and he goes up to an altar and starts cleaning it. She says, "Okay, we need a powerful symbol of courage and self-sacrifice. Does somebody got something? Gary, what do you have?"
Yeah, I'm that symbol.
I don't think that's gonna work.
They probably have to destroy you to do the spell. Well, you could try it, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Will the item be ruined?
Yeah,
Consumed
probably
in the process.
Was it courage and self-sacrifice?
Yes.
Do we have any
the Minotaur skull that I was going to turn into a helmet, I throw it on the floor and say, we kill a Zambu. I want to make this a helmet, but if it will help, I sacrifice it for you.
Well, you bring up a good point, because those Minotaurs had lots of courage when they charged us, and they definitely sacrificed themselves because they're all dead now.
And we had great courage to defeat them. So this is a symbol of our victory over.
I don't think we killed them, but that's okay.
This'll do. And then I'm going to need someone, we're going to have to hold hands, and one of you is going to have to recite this prayer with me.
I will hold your hand.
Okay. I can say words.
Okay, great.
Pray.
So she has you, Gary, drag the body back up there and set it on the altar. You guys start doing the ritual and holding hands. It takes
I want to
about...
go and sit in I want to sit in one of the pews and like look for like one of the hymnals or something and like just start like flipping through it and
Right.
I can't.
Where are we in the service? I don't know. Nobody knows.
Where are we?
You start on page 225 and then you go to 476. It's in the pamphlet they passed out.
She tells you guys to go and grab the sword, or she grabs the sword as you guys are on your way up from the sword of the unknown hero. And she says, one of you is going to have to hold this to the helm while we do the prayer.
I was really enjoying holding your hands.
Is it Tabisa?
Wait, how pretty is this sword?
It's very pretty.
Oh, I'm.
This thing is like centuries old too.
I'm there. I'm like.
All right, so you hold it to that, and then Arkhan recites the prayer, and a few seconds into it, Tabisa, give me a con saving throw.
Oh gosh.
Actually, you know what? So we're gonna do it. So the prayer takes 30 seconds. So that's like 5 rounds of 6 seconds each. So every round you're gonna have to make this check.
Okay.
Or for 5 rounds you have to make this check. Okay. So what'd you get for your con save?
First one was 17.
Okay. So you feel vibrations through the sword and through your arms. It's very uncomfortable, but you're able to hold it on. Give me another con save as the prayer's going on.
15.
Okay, so once again, it feels like it's getting a little bit harder, and the shaking is more intense. Give me a third one.
17 plus 3, net dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. In Abyssal, you hear, "Stop it now! You are breaking the mind link." And then more vibrations. What are we on now? Number 4?
Does everyone else hear that or just me?
Just people who speak Abyssal.
Oh, I don't hear
and
that.
that's from the guy.
I hear grumbling at me then.
Yeah, the guy says it out loud out of his mouth.
Okay.
You've made 4
third?
saves, right? So we got 1 more, so make 1 more.
Was that the third or the fourth?
I
don't know.
I don't know. I think it was the 4th. It's okay.
Okay.
1 more.
That's not great. That's only 8.
Ooh. All right. So you're holding the sword there as the ritual ends, but you take 12 points of force damage. As this ends, you drop the sword and you go flying back.
Oh.
And the helmet falls off of his head onto the floor. And you just hear it go like clink, clink, as it like rolls in a circle. And he sits right up and is like, "Oh my gosh." And he looks at you guys. Where am I?
Cathedral.
You're at the High Hall Cathedral. We just saved you.
And he looks up at Feria and he recognizes her and says, "Oh," and looks at you guys and it's like, "Well, never thought I'd say this, but thank you."
Why didn't you ever think you would say those words?
You're kobolds. You weren't in the visions.
Oh, right. Yeah, that.
Well, maybe your visions were wrong.
He tells you that he's been having visions since he put the helmet on. Where is it? He saw massive groups of disfigured monsters loping across a blighted landscape, tearing at screaming enemies.
Like really messed up, dude.
He then also tells you he saw a bloodied woman in armor, a soldier wearing the colors and crest of Elturel grasping a long sword fit for an angel. Fresh blood streamed from a nasty cut on the woman's neck. He also tells you flying next to the woman was a small golden elephant with rapidly fluttering wings. And he looks over at Lulu and says, it was her. And then he says, as an enormous loping demon threatened to devour the woman, she plunged the sword into the ground while the winged elephant made a trumpet sound with its trunk. The demon was hurled back as an alabaster palace rose up around the sword. The winged elephant fled and took to the red sky of Avernus, where it watched as a bloody scab grew up from the ground to engulf the palace and the enormous demon. And the winged elephant fled and wandered in a delirium before coming upon two odd bird-like humanoids, dressed in patchwork armor and standing next to a strange infernal vehicle. The bird creatures were equipped with odd weapons and tools. And then as he's saying that, Lulu then connects with all of you. And Lulu says, I used to be able to shape change into a golden mammoth. In this form, I served as Zariel's war mount. I believe he's reciting what happened to Zariel. And then Lulu also says, I wandered Avernus for a while, then hid in a place called the Wandering Emporium. I made a friend there. His name was Mahadi. Maybe he can help us, but I don't remember where he is or exactly what he looks like.
Is the Wandering Emporium here in Elturel?
No, it's in Avernus.
Oh. That doesn't sound like a very nice place. But we're kind of halfway there.
Do we need to go to Avernus? I mean, we go for shiny things, yes?
Oh, what about the sword? Should we go get the sword with the big palace thing?
I have very nice sword now.
So, wow. I mean, Lulu seems like a big deal, kind of a big deal.
Lulu says, I remember planting Zariel's sword with one of the Hell Riders. I think the sword might be the key to saving Elturel. And she kind of tells you, she's like, I think we should go for the sword. Zariel's most loyal Hell Rider, Yale, took the sword and plunged it into a rock. I called on every ounce of goodness in my heart to raise a shield around it, a fortress against evil.
So we should be able to get in. Should be easy then, right?
This sounds like a really powerful sword.
Lulu leaves you guys and flies out the window, and you don't see where she goes.
I hope she's okay.
What are the other characters and the sage or priestess, whatever she is? What are they doing in this moment?
Alder is still like trying to regain his composure, and Feria is like tending to his wounds at the moment as you guys are speaking freely.
I would like to roll a sleight of hand check and try and pocket this new pretty sword.
The one that was
the ritual sword.
Okay.
The
go for
long
it.
sword.
Go
Like
for it. The
It's
sword.
got one hidden under my cloak already. I mean,
It is a very nice sword. So yeah,
I love that.
Give me your sleight of hand.
oh, it's not good. Oh, it's not good at all. 12.
12.
Darn it.
As you go to pocket this other sword, you hit your other sword out that you were just attuned to, and Alder is like, "Wait, that's my sword." Like
It's all wrapped up. You can't
cling
tell.
against it, and he's like, "Wait, you're trying to take the sword of the unsung hero?" And
I
you
am
have my
merely
sword.
holding on to it.
Okay, give me my sword. Then.
Safekeeping.
He tells you, "I need my sword back."
Well, I don't know if we should give it back to you yet because
I don't know. Yeah, you had very bad voices in your head.
yeah.
Yeah, and they're
What's-
gone.
Tell us more about the helmet. Where did you get the helmet? Why'd you put it on?
She has good questions for you.
Because we were trying to find out how to save El Terrell.
Didn't work out so well for you, did it?
I'm right here, I'm alive, and you have my sword still.
Thanks to us.
He says, this is the last time I'm going to say it. Sword.
I look at the nice sage lady and I say, he is not very thankful. We did all we could to help him. And we brought him here.
I am very thankful. But I would be crazy to think that with you trying to sneak that sword under your robes...
I do no such thing.
And I caught you, and
No,
then I saw
of
my
course not.
sword
No, you didn't.
that is too big for you anyways.
No.
Give
No.
me a persuasion check.
Why would
God, this is so bad. 9.
Yeah, he doesn't buy into it at all. He's like,
All right. I pick up his sword and I just say, I was merely taking very good care of it for you until you regained your sanity.
He looks at Dugo and he says, is that my shield over there?
Oh no, this is my sled for the. It's yes, it's your shield.
Yes, it's your shield.
He says, can I have my shield back?
Dang,
Yes,
I
you
was
can
gonna
have
try
your
and
shield
help
back.
you out with the sledding race name and everything.
I was really looking forward to
I was-
sledding on the ash hills of Avernus, but here you go.
I was totally gonna paint cool runnings on it.
He sheaths his sword and he
I-
picks up the helm and gives it to Faria and says, do not let anyone wear this. You all feel a little bit compelled to like put the helmet on. You feel it tugging at you.
yeah,
like,
that's a
"Oh, I
really
wanna
nice
do it."
looking helmet. I mean,
Oh, how compelled would I feel looking at it based on how shiny it is?
You sacrificed your life for this thing. I mean,
dang,
you
it's
put your life on
nice.
the line.
I mean, he's probably pretty weak anyway. So
So-
like one
only suffering
one of
from
us
6
could probably
concussions.
take it.
I would say
You
to
know?
Faria, so tell me more about this helmet here. It looks really nice.
It's supposed to give you a link to Torm himself.
And why
That's pretty cool.
why did he talk in two voices?
I don't know, but clearly he wasn't just linked with Torm.
Oh, that's yeah. So this dude told us that Baphomet was.
Alder
That
says,
was-
yes, it was Baphomet and Torm. They were arguing inside my head. As I saw these visions, I could hear their voices.
Is that from the helmet?
Yes. The
We
helmet
should.
definitely made a connection between them and me.
We should probably stay away from that helmet, guys. I know it looks real pretty. Oh, dang, it looks pretty. Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Lulu flies back in as this is going on. And she tells you guys, again, she connects with you. So she's like trumpeting as she flies back in the window. And she's like, I saw I can see Fort Knucklebone. It can't be no more than 10 miles away.
What is the fort? What
What she said.
is that the
She
the
tells you
sword place?
Fort Knucklebone.
Is that where maybe is that where your
I
friend
think
is?
that's where the sword might be.
It's only 10 miles.
We should go there.
It could be or she tells you, no, I think that's where my bird friends are. Those are the two people that I knew.
Do they know where the sword is?
I think they'll help us get to where we need to go.
I think before we do anything, I think we need to have a rest because I'm very much not feeling good.
Faria says you can come rest in the catacombs. Down underneath the cathedral.
That would be amazing.
We have some food. You can have water.
Sold. I'm done. Yes.
It's peaceful.
Let's not make any commitment about what we're doing quite yet.
Yes. Why we
Let's rest. The sword sounds nice and all.
But are they going to let us keep the sword? Because they didn't let us keep the other sword.
No, I could not keep a sword.
I don't.
Not very
Alder
nice.
tells you, I need this sword to protect the cathedral and keep everyone here safe.
I wasn't asking him about it.
I don't think I want the sword of Zariel. I mean, if this helmet did this stuff, that sword might do this other stuff. But I'm kind of, I don't know. Let's rest.
All right, so you guys get set up in a room. They set you up in a room down in the basement to yourselves. And they bring you food. It's not the best, but for you guys, it's probably amazing, considering you just live in sewers like your whole lives. And as you guys are resting, you all get to level up to 7, because I think you're level 6 right now, correct?
Nice.
Correct.
Yes.
All right, so you're all level 7 now.
Yay!
So do your leveling up.
I will do the leveling. I click on the little anvil, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And Lulu tells you we have to find the sword of Zariel if we're going to fix this.
Fix what?
Get Elturel back to the material plane, of course.
Oh, right. I just see I like adventure and treasure, and this food's pretty good. But yeah, saving Elturel would be all right too, I guess. Kind of hot down here.
I literally think I only get hit points.
I'm thinking that's what I get too. I must get some
it.
spells, right? I don't know.
Something.
Spells. Add spells? I don't know. Oh,
Okay. I think that's it. I think
I'm gonna have to look at that later. For a few things, the player's handbook is actually handy.
Okay. Yeah, I get hit points. Cool.
Oh man. Ooh, I get a 4th level spell.
I don't even know where my PHB is. There it is. All right. I'm good to continue though.
As they're bringing us food, Tabisa, sits down at the table and he tries to be all fancy. He gets he tears like one of the funeral wrappings that we had. The guy wrapped in, like tucks it into his armor, so it's hanging down. He says, "I will have your finest cooked rat, please."
We don't have rat.
Oh, I thought this was high-end establishment. I'm sorry.
We don't even have meat anymore. We're down to basically just bread and that's it.
Bread is good, thank you.
We have like some soup, which is really just like water.
Water and onions.
Yeah, it's like maybe
Stone
potatoes.
soup.
It's like
Yeah.
potatoes and water.
Oh, man.
All right, let me know when you
Okay.
guys all level.
You know what? I got an extra D6 for my sneak attack.
There you go.
That's a bonus.
I get a 4th level spell too, apparently. Nice.
Cool. Yeah, I'm all set.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good to go. I'll pick my spells later, really.
So, right now, you guys are in Elturel, which is hovering above Avernus still. Chains hold it down. How are you planning on getting down to the surface?
Oh, you mean it's like 10 miles down?
Well, you got to go down and then cross Avernus 10 miles.
Snap.
Oh. Yeah.
Lulu, do you have any suggestions for how we might be able to get down to where where this sword is?
Lulu says, well, there are some chains that you can try to climb down. They're massive.
Ooh.
There's that.
Oh, I can fly.
I have a feather
Sometimes.
fall. I feel this weird sensation from this ring, like I might be able to float or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
there you go.
how high up is the city? From
Hundreds of feet.
Hundreds of feet.
It's high.
Like, how long would it take you to, like?
Fall.
Never
hang on. So
I can fly for like 10 minutes. Could I fly that far in 10 minutes?
yeah,
I could
you'd be able to
maybe-
fly. You can definitely get clear of Elturel by flying.
I could maybe carry
You do know there are winged
person.
devils and stuff flying around though too, so you don't want to fly for too long if you are.
I can fly with feather fall. I can only do like 10 rounds, I think.
So you just free fall dive, and then right before you hit the ground.
600 feet. I can do
Look at
600
that.
feet, I think.
Yeah. So you got that. I could carry maybe one person. I don't know. I'm not super strong.
Well, Gary, do you have any ideas
For doing what?
for getting down hundreds of feet to Avernus from the city of Elturel here?
Rope?
Well, there's the chains we
It's-
can climb
It's
to.
like 300 feet of rope, Gary.
The chains are okay.
You also
so
know
can
the
we-
river Styx is underneath it, and you've heard terrible things about that.
Oh, we could fall. We could just jump into the river. That would cushion the
Yeah,
fall.
it's not real water.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It would not be advised.
Perhaps if we fall down in a boat, like ride a boat down and then land in river.
It's 500 feet, by the way.
That's a drop. Tabisa has no choice but to climb the chains.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the chains too.
Could
I can-
you guys are, or I'm sorry, Lulu says, could Arkmir carry someone while flying?
I said that. I could carry like one person.
Oh.
I don't. Gary's got a lot of armor on, so
Yeah.
like I don't know if he's gonna make the cut. But Tabisa maybe doesn't have a ton of armor.
No, I don't. But I'd hate to leave him exposed on the chains by himself.
If I had to estimate my strength out of 20, I would give it a 13. So that's about how much I could carry.
I mean, I would assume that would be fine.
Yeah, I think
so.
perhaps Gary should climb the chains, and I will float down near him. When he gets about halfway, I will leap off the edge of the city.
So is Gary? So okay. So Tabisa, are you going to climb then, and Gary's going to climb? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm climbing down.
I would hate. I don't want him to be on his own going down if there's critters flying around or anything like that. The other two, if they want to do what they do,
Okay.
I get that. I mean, I get that Arkmir can carry Tabisa down, but that still leaves Gary with his fanny hanging in the wind.
There's
Just
Lulu
out there by
too,
himself.
But yeah, Lulu. I mean, you seem so powerful. If you were Zariel's mount, I mean, do you have any way to help protect us as we take on this arduous journey?
So Lulu can do. What abilities is she able to do?
I know she's
Originally-
got like a ton of abilities, but I think last we
Yeah.
left it was kind of like, she doesn't really remember all these things
Right.
like that, you know?
Yep.
But I think I did use some of them, like
Like the trumpet, I think you could use before or something.
Yeah.
Was one of them. She tells you that
on D&D Beyond. I need to pull it up.
she doesn't quite know all of her abilities left yet. She can definitely do her trumpet.
3 times a day, blow air that can be heard within 600 feet. And it can have any of the following effects: blasting, which is pretty powerful,
So while
or
they're
sparkles, which is also.
while they're thinking about this, I'm climbing down the chains.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Lulu, could you just stay close to Gary and Tabisa?
So for every chain length it wants. So how long are they? They're 30 feet long. Chain links. Okay, so here's what I need from you, Gary. I need a athletics check, and I will also
How
need
many?
from you, Tabisa.
How many?
We'll just take it one by one. Don't worry about it.
24.
24. Okay, just one for now.
11.
I can't really float next to them, but perhaps Arkmir and Lulu could just like fly next to them as they're
Yes.
climbing down.
So you start. Do you just like dive off of it?
I'm gonna wait until they get like a good distance down
And then you'll
before
do
I
it?
jump.
Okay,
Yep.
so you're like hiding up top on the rock, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. What's Arkmir doing? Are
Watching.
you flying next to them as they do this?
Yeah, so I'll try and just kind of fly next to them. I think I can. Sorry, I was still finishing on my character. I think it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Um,
So once per minute, any creature in contact must make a DC. So give me a con save, Gary and Tabisa. I would say you guys get down about, we'll say 50 feet.
18.
Okay.
18?
17.
17. Okay. All right. So if you guys beat a 10, you take half damage. You're taking 9 points of necrotic damage if you failed, though.
Okay.
And if you failed, give me a dex save of
No.
10.
Both had 17 and 18.
Okay, so you both made it, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we take 4 or 5. Or do we not take
It'd be
damage?
5. Yeah, 5. Any creature. Okay. So, first 50 feet. So then the second 50 feet, so you'll be at the 100-foot mark. Give me con saves again. Beat a 10? No? Did you beat a 10? Okay. So if you beat the 10, you will take half of 8. If you didn't, you will take 8. And if you failed, give me a dex save.
Man,
Or
I'm
slip
getting
from the
wrecked.
chain and fall.
Dex save I'm good at, though. 17 plus 7.
Okay, so you feel yourself wanting to let go from this necrotic damage as you're taking it, holding on to this metal. And you're able to hold on, though. All right. So the next... So you're going to be at 150 feet. Make your saves. Oh, this is not a good roll.
Not good. Yeah. So 19.
Okay, so you made it. Did you make it too, Gary?
Nope, I failed.
All right, give me your dex save, Gary. Did you beat a 10?
Nope, I failed.
Okay, so you took 13 points of necrotic damage.
Yay.
You're going to take 7, Randall. Your character takes 7 on the successful save. Gary falls.
Can I reach out to try and grab him?
That's what I was just going to say. So you can try to grab him, yes.
Can I as well, since I'm with him?
Yes.
No.
So would it be like an athletics advantage?
Give me an athletics because
Is it advantage because she's assisting?
No, because she's not there yet. She's like flying next to you guys. So we're going to do one at a time.
Oh, okay. That's not good. This is not good. I go to grab him and I miss completely.
Okay. Do me a favor. So as he's falling, Arkmir, you get one chance to try and grab him without him smacking the ground. So, with athletics, beat a 15.
No pressure at all.
None.
You
We
might fall into
remember
the
what
river
my
Styx.
what my strength is. So
13.
I will then roll to see if he falls into the river Styx.
I happen to have inspiration. Can I
If you want to
I
use it, yeah, of course.
use that?
Of course.
Because I don't think that 6 was gonna cut it.
No.
So it's better than a
But you
6.
still didn't do it.
What did I need to get? I got a
15.
13.
That's not good enough. So,
Well, it was really, really close.
so,
Are
Hold
they halfway
on.
down yet or no?
well, Gary is.
Pulling my arms.
You see Gary going.
Oh no.
Now,
I jump.
yep, you jump.
I reach out for Arkmir to grab me and fly me down.
Okay, so Gary, here's the deal. So you splash into the river Styx.
Oh
Yes.
gosh.
Now,
Oh no.
okay, so you don't have any defense against this. All right. You do take another 20 points of damage, of necrotic damage. Does that kill you?
Nope. I'm okay.
All right. So as you splash into the river Styx, that's what you do. You take. Also, you are targeted by the Feeble Mind spell with the DC save of 20. So
What
try
kind
to
of
make the save.
What kind of save?
Whatever the spell says. I don't know.
Is it a wisdom?
Someone pull that up real quick while I take this. I didn't anticipate people falling into the river Styx.
I didn't anticipate you guys plunging to your deaths.
No, he just said, "Hey, go ahead, go down the chains." Yeah.
It feels like water to you. though.
Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence save. Oh, I'm good at these. I have a -1 to this. So,
This will be fine.
Gosh.
It'll be good.
and I rolled a 19, which means I have an 18 total. I failed.
All right. So you hit the water. Arkmir, you get down. Are you flying after him still?
Yeah.
So when he hits the water, you see him go under it, but then he floats up and he's like lifeless on top of the water. You want to scoop him out?
Yeah, I'm going to grab him out of the water.
Okay. Yeah, you scoop him out and set him on the side. He looks like a vegetable. What are the effects of the Feeble Mind spell? Do you want to read that?
Yeah, my intelligence and charisma scores become a 1. I can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. I can identify my friends, follow them, and even protect them.
He's not allowed to talk, though, basically.
How will Gary ever get along?
It's an instantaneous spell with no duration. It just happens. At the end of every 30 days, I can make the saving throw again, and I guarantee you I'll fail it. So you now have a non-functional cleric vegetable. I can swing a mace though. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So there are 2 ways to end it. And I'll just tell you guys what they are. The wish spell or divine intervention can undo it.
Well,
So Gary.
Or
Luke.
greater restoration, isn't it? I don't know. That's
I mean, but
you're a potato.
he is the son of Zeus, so like maybe his dad will show up or something.
I
He
think there
always
should be a
talks
role for
about
that.
it all the time.
We might do something about that. I don't know. I'll talk to him.
Oh, just leave me a vegetable.
He's like, I'm gonna run up and hit it with my mace.
We make Gary
They
an
made this
NPC.
impossible.
Wow.
6, it should be impossible.
Right?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Wow.
So Dugo lands next to the river Styx, right next to you. And Tabisa's still up another 3.
I'm still hot footing it coming down the chains.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. How's it? Oh, that looks bad.
All right, Tabisa, give me you make it the next 50 feet. Give me another save.
18.
All right, you make the next 10 feet. You're going to
10 feet or
die by
50
the time we
feet?
get to the bottom, probably.
I will die by the time we get to the bottom.
Yeah, that would be another 10 points, but you
So
I'm gonna-
so 5.
I'm gonna go back up and get to Bisa and
Wow.
carry him down.
Lie
Okay.
to him.
So you
I
grab
wasn't
him
even
and
halfway
fly him.
down yet. And
Yeah.
I was down 25 hit points.
So Arkmir comes back up, flies and grabs you, brings you down.
Okay.
And you are now with the group.
And I will go to Gary and wipe the drool off of his chin with my sleeve.
I just,
Do you think if we use the curse thing on him or the take the remove curse scroll that it would help? Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
literally just told us what things were,
Yeah.
and remove curse was not one of them.
I
This is
know,
very bad.
but like I don't know. Are our characters supposed to know that? Just I don't know.
I
was
think
trying,
we should use
Gary.
every magical item in our possession to try and fix Gary, son of Zeus.
Lulu, can you heal Gary, please?
Yes.
We should start with the sword and try that first.
Yes. Yes. Strike him with the sword.
Hit him in the head.
Oh wait, do I still have
Lulu
the fancy
shrugs and
sword?
says, maybe one of my friends can help. One of the birds.
This is a plea. This is a plea
Knucklebone.
from the player. Do not cheapen my having fallen into the river Styx.
That's fair. Let us waste all our spells so that it is truly costly. Every magic item we have.
Every scroll we just found. What's this magic missile? Yeah, magic missile will work to fix that. Let's try it.
Gary stands up from next to the river Styx, sopping wet. He's got his mace in his hand. He looks around. I wander over to Dogo. I just lean against him.
All right. It's nap time, Gary. It's nap time. Let's Oh snap. This is bad.
You
I
with
I
eyes
think
that clearly communicate that I have no idea what you're saying.
Yes. All right. Let's lay you down here, and I kind of go and I do the like. All right. That's. He just falls like it's too heavy for me. All the armor.
I'm on the ground.
Yeah. Okay. We'll maybe come back for him. What do you guys think? We should.
We're just gonna we can't just leave him lying here next to the river Styx to go.
Lulu, if we happen to come across and be in any neighborhoods where you have friends who might be able to help Gary, let us know. But I think we need to continue on. I mean, we could build a sled sort of thing and drag him with us. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I mean he can still walk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You can still walk. Okay.
I get back up too. After
Yeah.
Dogo's no longer touching me, I just stand back up. And I'm going to wander over to Akmir and lean up against him. Ah,
Okay.
ah.
Yeah.
Hi. She just kind of like pats Gary on the head.
Ah.
Oh.
I'm I'll wander over to Tabisa and I'll just stare at him and I'll pick my mace up. Ah!
I think he's good to go. Go. He's
So-
fine. He's fine. We go.
Yeah. I think we should continue on, and Gary will follow along for now. Okay. Off to the sword. Lulu, point the direction.
And Lulu like points, and you guys start moving, following her.
My new favorite NPC.
I drop my mace to the ground as I walk along. You guys all see me. My magical mace thuds to the ground, and I just forget about it. And I'm just going after this flying little elephant. Ah!
I pick up the mace.
Ah!
I pick up the mace.
My shield is tied to my back too. I had it, tied up when I was climbing down.
So, yeah, that's fine. You can have your shield on your back. So Lulu starts leading you guys, and you guys are walking for a while. It doesn't feel like you're making any progress. Like you turn around and it looks like the spot you were just at by the River Styx is only like 100 paces behind you, but you've been walking a lot further than that. So you keep moving though, and Lulu says, "Don't worry, guys. It's just 10 miles. It's just 10 miles." You walk for probably 45 minutes before you then you hear in your head a voice that's not a recognizable voice. It's like it's definitely an abyssal voice. And the only person that would probably understand it, obviously, is the one who speaks Abyssal. "Oh, you've come to play with us."
Yes.
"Well, I don't know if you want to get lost around here."
Who are you?
"Oh, you would like to know."
What are we gonna play?
"Oh,
I
we can
like
play
dice.
some hide and seek."
Oh.
"You hide, we seek."
Well,
Do I hear
guys.
voices, even if I don't understand them?
You can hear it. Yeah.
Okay, I start hitting the side of my head. Trying to
What are you saying, Arkmir?
Guys, they want to play hide and seek.
In hell? That sounds like a bad idea.
I don't think we want to play hide and seek.
I don't think so either.
I am very good at hiding.
Right, but we're not. I don't want to die.
I also don't know why they want to seek us out, so seems not very good.
Lulu leads you around like a large rock. And when you come around this large rock, you see like somebody standing there. It looks like a human, but as you get closer, it's clearly a tiefling. They've got little tiny horns that kind of poke. There's like 3 of them, 2 on the side, 1 in the middle. And they're just standing there.
How many are there?
Just 1.
Hail,
We find you.
fellow traveler.
He looks at you and says, "Oh, have you heard that voice? Someone was trying to play hide and seek. I was trying to sell him something, and I got lost. I lost my wagons."
Yeah, I don't think we should play hide and seek with them.
"Oh, well, do you want to buy a timeshare or maybe some life insurance?"
No.
We are definitely in hell.
I don't have time to sit through that type of seminar.
Oh, but I mean, it'll only take a minute.
Mm-mm.
I don't really know what that is, so like maybe
Life insurance. If you
must
die, you get rich. You just got to buy it up front, and then when you die, you get more money.
I don't think so.
We got lots of shiny things too. I know. I can tell you like shiny things. I can tell.
Yeah, I mean,
See? So you die, you get more shiny things. He pulls out a bunch of like shiny gems and coins. What do you say? You want to buy it?
I think
So
we
you
need
don't want
to
to do it.
steer clear of anyone selling things for now.
All right. Well, I gotta find my wagon. So I'm sure it was just over here. And he like starts walking away from you guys. And then you hear in your voice, in your head, you hear, well, if you guys change your mind, you know where to find me. I'll be by this big rock. And
Maybe so we don't need shiny things. We're not going to buy things, okay?
I don't buy, I take.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, if you want to do that and maybe get killed, that's the thing. But just be careful.
Only if I get caught, though.
The guy disappears behind the rock. You can see his tail as he was walking away. And you start walking again. You finish going around this really large rock. And when you come around, there's a 200-foot tall, 150-foot wide wrought iron archway that reads, Avernus welcomes all. And it's in all languages that you can possibly think of.
Well, they're very multicultural. So
Yes.
They seem very inviting.
It's weird. Okay.
Welcoming.
We should continue on.
They are friendly here. Maybe we stop and ask directions. Yes. They tell us where to get sword.
All right. So yeah, you keep
Maybe.
walking. Oh, my computer's doing something weird. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. All right. And as you get through the archway, you come across these small winged creatures with pitchforks that have really long tails. They have spikes on their head and all down their back and down the tail. And they come flying at you with their pitchforks. There are 4 of them. And they say, "Oh, welcome to Avernus! Now prepare to die again!" And they come at you. Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah.
I as this happens, I just kind of toss the mace.
They're
back
about 30
to-
feet away from you, by the way.
Right. I toss the mace back to Gary. And I pull out my daggers. And I'm like, "Grr." And look at Gary and "Grr."
The mace like hits me and falls to the ground. And I look at you, you're growling at me, and I'm like, I'm doing this back at you.
All right. I'm rolling great for initiative.
There's a 9. Dugo's a 19. Gary's a 5. Okay. So I'm worse than Gary. Oh my gosh, they all stuck together. Ah! Okay. Gary's a 5, so he's right before me. All right. Dugo was a 19. So what's Tabisa? 18. Okay. Boop. And here we go. There we go. Got it all right. There we go.
Wait, do I still have boiling flesh and stuff?
Yup. You are still suffering from that, and you still are 6 points below your max.
Oh, okay. Because
That
when I
sticks
took
with
the
you.
long rest, it cured that.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, you're
Okay.
sickened.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Okay.
And in fact, thank you for reminding me because I need to remember that page. Oh, it's not in a page. It was a creature, wasn't it?
Probably should have asked that sage to try and heal me there before we left.
So 24.
Awesome.
So here, every 24 hours, you have to make a con save.
Okay, so it's been at least...
yeah, so it hasn't quite been 24 hours.
Okay.
So we're not going to worry about it this time. But every 24 hours, you have to make the con save. You have to beat a DC 13.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you will take 1d8 damage from your max.
Oh, gosh. All right.
Every day.
Wow. That's pretty hardcore.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not great, guys. It's not great. Could be better.
We're suffering.
Welcome to hell, guys. Welcome
Yeah,
to
that's
Everything seems to hate us.
hell. All right. So, Dugo, you get to go first.
Dugo will cast Ray of Frost on the nearest demon.
How many did I
devil
say there
thing.
were?
3.
4.
4?
4.
Oh, yeah. Go with it, guys.
3.
3.
Let's
4.
go with
I
3.
think 4 sounds right.
Okay. So I just cast Ray of Frost as soon as they seem aggressive. Boom. That's going to be a terrible 10 to hit.
That will not hit.
All right. And then I am going to do nothing else.
All right.
I will move slightly behind Gary.
Sounds like an idea.
How far away are they from us?
They were 30 feet.
Okay. What's our terrain? Is there anything to hide behind?
You could try to hide behind the arches behind you. It's basically like the St. Louis Arch. It's really big.
So we came through it, and we're still like within the presence of the arch, and then they
Yes.
pop up. Okay. Yeah, I will bonus action hide, and then I'll wait for them to engage with one of us, and then before they strike, I'll attack.
All right. So you're gonna let them enclose before you attack?
I want them close to one of us,
Okay.
so I can. I'm not going to close the distance.
Right.
I'll
Okay.
let them come to us. So I'm going to hide. It was a 19 plus 10 for stealth.
Okay. Yeah, you think you're hidden.
Okay.
All right. Arkmir.
I am going to move backwards, and then I will also Eldritch Blast one of them.
Okay.
Dang. That's like the worst I've ever rolled. I got
Ever?
a
You
9.
rolled a lot of bad dice.
No, this is pretty bad because on both of my Eldritch Blasts, I rolled a 2 and a 3 on the die, and then I just rolled damage along with them, and both of those were 1s.
Well, it
so,
doesn't
like,
matter because you didn't hit that.
The whole thing was just garbage.
Yeah,
So then I'll just
That's not
use
great.
the rest of my movement to move backwards.
Okay. Gary.
Gary is gonna look around. Battle's starting to happen. He picks out who the bad guys are and the good guys. He will stoop down and pick up the mace and charge one of the devil dudes with the mace in both hands. He's not smart enough to take that shield off his back. So he's got the mace in both hands. Ah! And he's gonna swing at one of them.
All right. Add 1 because you're using it two-handed. Also.
The damage.
Yeah.
It is a critical hit.
Oh, nice.
I
See,
like
Gary
stupid
might be more effective as a vegetable.
So it's going to be 11 plus another D6 standby. 15 points of total damage.
Wow.
I smoke it.
So yeah, it's still there. You knock it out of the fly. It's not flying anymore. It knocks it to the ground. And he is this one is kind of dazed. Like it looks up at you and shakes its head off. And it's ready to attack you.
I give it a big smile.
So he from the ground takes his trident and stabs up.
Oh wait, if he's within range now of him, right?
Oh yeah, go ahead. You can attack this one too now.
So he closes. So
I forgot about your
it's
trigger.
30 feet. I think my throwing dagger. The range is not great. So like
You might be
20.
at disadvantage.
It's a disadvantage for that. Okay.
So it would be a regular roll then, because you would have
Right.
advantage because of Gary.
Right. Okay. But it's a natural 20.
So there you go.
So that's a thing. All right. So the damage die. Wow.
Can you say overkill?
So 36 points of damage.
Holy cow. I mean, yeah, you kill it. It only had 7 hit points left. So you
Okay.
just destroyed it. What's that look like? You just throw the dagger at it?
That was me like just kind of peeking around and just whipping it. Yeah, and just whoop, 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 whoop. And it's almost like it's just a dagger. No, it doesn't look like that. Never mind. It just like pins, like if he's already knocked down the ground, it goes to get up and it just gets pinned back down.
Nice. All right.
I had this image and it didn't work.
The other 3, seeing this big cleric of Zeus, they surround him, but they stay 10 feet back, and they use their fork. Actually, it uses its tail twice. And they don't close the distance. They just shoot with their tail spikes. First one is a 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And that is going to be not that bad. And that. So you take 5 points of piercing damage. And then you take 4 points of fire damage as it pierces your skin from the first attack.
Owie. Gary.
Second attack. Gary probably says, "Oh!"
No.
Second one misses. Third one on Gary is going to hit. I got 22. So that would be 6 points of piercing damage and 1 point of fire damage from that one.
All right. Gary is looking really messed up. I got 2 spike things quivering from me.
That's only half because they get 2 attacks with their tail.
Oh, nice.
So that's only half the attacks.
Gary does not look good.
All right. So the first of the second set misses. Second misses. And the third does a 14 misses too, because you're probably wearing heavy armor, right?
Yeah, armor class 16 currently.
Okay, yeah, so those 3 all miss then. And it is now Dugo's turn. Gary's looking a little rough. He's getting like hit left and right with spikes and
Yeah. Dang. Man, I guess I'm gonna move up a little bit and I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at the one. So have any of them died yet or no?
One's dead.
One is dead. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at one of them that is still there. A crackling ball of lightning. It's a natural 1. So that's a 7 to hit. Yeah. So anyway.
Arkmir, Gary, and Dugo, you guys hear in your head, you guys suck at hide and seek. We found you quick.
Whatever. We weren't even trying to hide.
You didn't
I
play
told you
your
I want to
game.
play.
I suck. I'm sorry, Gary. And that's all I'm going to do.
You missed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh. All right, Tabisa.
Okay. I guess he's not within range of anyone though, because they all stood 10 feet back.
Yeah, they're all 10 feet back. They're like surrounding him, but they're like 10 feet back.
This is a bad idea. What's the okay? Before the monsters. I'm gonna run up, close the distance, grab my dagger. If that's my action or bonus action, that's fine. You tell me.
That's your interact action. I think you get
interact.
one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Per
turn.
Okay. And then I'll just take 2 swings at one of them. I won't get a whole lot of damage out of it, but I'll start carving into the one on Gary's right.
Okay.
So I get no advantage, correct? Because he's not within melee.
No advantage, correct? Just regular.
Okay, so 18 to hit and 17 to hit.
Yep. On the same one?
Yeah, I'm gonna do two hits on the same guy. Just
okay.
dagger on the same guy. Okay, and that's gonna be 4 plus 4. So that's 8 damage and 3 damage.
So 7 total?
7 total.
Okay, perfect.
No, I have 11 total.
11 total? Oh, okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. And that's your whole turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. So you hit that one, and he is not happy. You cut him wide open. He's looking rough. Arkmir, it's your turn. You see Tabisa has engaged with one on the right of Gary.
All right, and there's a total of 3 of them left, correct?
Yes. Only one's been hurt.
All right. Is there are they standing like in between all of them?
They're spread. So there's like one in front of Gary, one to the right, and one to the left, and they're all 10 feet away from him. So Tabisa is between the one between Gary and the one on his right, though.
So I guess what I'm wondering is if there's a place I could stand that would put me within 10 feet of 2 of the creatures, but not Tabisa or Gary.
You couldn't get there. It would take 2 moves.
Okay. That's fine. So I'll start to move forward then, partially this turn, so that I can do that, hopefully assuming next turn.
So you move up like 20 feet. So you're like 10 feet behind Gary at this point.
Okay, and then I'll just firebolt one of the ones that's injured.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a crit.
Nice.
Okay.
So do you just want me to roll double damage?
Yes.
For a crit on a spell? Okay.
Yep. You had advantage on the attack, so I mean, not that it matters. You rolled a crit, so.
17 points of fire damage. Shoot out at them.
So when you hit this thing with fire, it just looks at you and goes,
and
you gotta try better next time.
My fire turns to some sort of weird purple flame, and that's when he realizes that even if he's resistant to fire damage, he still takes damage from
what
my
about
fire
if you're
spell
immune?
attacks. Well, you know what? I feel like then you just get the ability to be resistant or something. I don't know.
Resist this. It like turns around, shakes its butt. All right. Yeah, no, he's still standing. Gary. You got one to your right, one straight ahead, and one to the left.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna pick up the mace, or I got the mace, and I'm just gonna swing randomly. Just pick a random target, and I'm trying to smoke it.
All right, you go for the one straight ahead.
All right, it's 10 to hit.
Miss.
All right, that's all I got.
All right, so the one you just missed is going to try to bite you. Oh, that was close. Okay, that is an 8, so it misses. That would have been 16 otherwise. It was like on its side, but the paper's angled, so it rolled right back. All right, so that was his first attack. The second one is with his fork weapon. That's an 18 on the die, so that's a 20. And that is 2 points of piercing damage. All right.
Step in and pulls it out, and I cry out, "Ah! Ah!" I very dramatically fall to the ground and go unconscious.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. All right. The other one that's not engaged with anyone is going to shoot its tail spikes at Tabisa. And that is a 13.
Miss.
That's a miss. Okay.
Miss.
Second tail spike or tail spine is going to be even worse, so he misses. The one that's next to you. Ooh, so it has this ability called Flyby, which allows it to fly out of range. And it does not provoke an attack of opportunity. So it flies up in the air, about 10 feet above you, Tabisa.
Ew.
And it starts raining down its tail spikes also. First tail spike is a miss. Second tail spike is a 13 again, so he misses with both of his. So that's all of their attacks.
Okay.
It's now Dugo's turn.
Dugo is going to muster all his magical charisma energy, and this time, chromatic orb better hit. We'll see about that. I'm going to go for one that's already been hit if there's one of those.
Yes, there is one. He's
That's
flying 10 feet in the air.
That's the one above me. Yeah.
That's a 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, thank God.
And what is this spell?
This is chromatic orb. It's a crackling little ball of lightning that hits him for 14 damage.
Nice. You drop it out of the sky like a bug zapper. Bzzz, and it just goes lifeless and thump. Right off of Tabisa's head. And lands on the ground.
And I am going to move up behind Gary if I can.
Yeah, he's
That's
down on the
actually fine.
ground.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna move up right next to Gary, but still on the other side from the other creature.
Okay, you can do that. All right, Tabisa.
Fell in the river Styx. Okay, I'm gonna move over to the next one.
Okay.
I still have no one else helping me, so it's just attacks.
Yep.
It's gonna be 20-something and 18.
Both will hit.
Okay. First one is 9 points of damage. Second strike is 2. So 11 total.
Okay. Yeah, so you hit this thing a couple times. You're throwing it, I'm assuming. Your dagger.
Oh, no, I moved over to him.
Oh, you moved over and attacked.
I moved
Okay.
to him, yeah.
Okay.
No, I moved to him, just shank.
Yep. You cut him open, and he tried to dodge out of the way. He was not quick enough, but he is a pretty quick little guy, but still standing.
Okay, so I'm going to be like on his like right. Well, I guess it would be on his left flank, on his left side.
Between him and Gary at this point.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right, Arkmir.
All right, so I'm gonna run up in between. There's still just two. There's two left, correct?
Correct. One has been hit by your buddy Tabisa, and is within 5 feet of him. The other one is not within 5 feet of any of your friends.
Okay,
Oh, Gary, but Gary doesn't give you advantage because he's unconscious.
but I would like to position myself so that they're both within 10 feet of me, but not Tabisa.
Oh, where
Can I do
Tabisa
that?
positioned himself though would make that hard because he went to the right. His right.
Well, I went to.
So this one was originally left of Gary, and you're on his.
I went towards middle. I went to center. Because
you went to the center one?
I'm going around the arc, is what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
Like I just went to the next closest one.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm at the one that's.
You can do that then, Arkmir.
Okay. So I'll run up, just encompassing myself so that they're those 10 feet away from me. Okay. And as Arkmir gets up there, you see her kind of crouch down, and she brings her hands up. And as she does, these dark purple tentacle-like figures appear around her and reach out, and they start to grab at these creatures and hit them. They have to make a strength saving throw.
All right. 19 and 10 for the first guy with advantage. So 19 will make it, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay. And the second guy, I have a 17.
So they both make it. It's saved for half.
Okay.
So 23 is max.
Okay. So the one that's already been hurt gets like nailed by one of these tentacles and just drops lifeless. The other one gets hit pretty hard, gets knocked down. He's the one that's not engaged with anyone and just pops right back up to his feet. But clearly it hurt him. He's trying to shake off the cobwebs. And it is Gary's death save time.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go. I rolled a 9.
All right, so there's one fail. All right, it is this guy's turn. So he, seeing what you just did, Arkmir, he's going to shoot you with his tail spine. And that's going to miss. That was a 3 on the die. He's going to shoot you again. And that's even worse. So he misses again. I rolled a crit, or a nat 1. And it's now Dugo's turn.
I imagine Arkmir just laughs at him, seeing as how they've spent quite a while laughing at me.
This game's not fun anymore.
I thought you wanted to play.
You didn't play right.
I will go for the one that looks the most injured with.
There's only one left.
Yeah, there's one left. And he's the most injured.
Okay. He happens to be injured. And I will cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Oh, it rolled from I've had so many roll from the 20 and then that's an 8 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Yeah, and then I will just kind of stand over Gary. Gary's still on the ground?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of like stand over, straddling a little bit.
Okay. Tabisa.
All right, I'm just going to complete the circuit and go into the next one and stabby stab.
All right.
Oh, wow. A 16 and a 17 on the die. So, all right. First one, 7 points. Second one, 3 points. All right. So 10 points of damage.
That is exactly what you needed. So you run up and you're just like, and he drops. Yeah. And with that, we will end the session right there as you guys regain your composure. Now, do you guys have any way to heal Gary right now?
Yeah, we can force a potion down his throat.
Okay,
you have
go ahead.
A potion?
I do.
No,
So do that now so we resolve that.
Hold on a second. Point of order. Have you checked my wrist for a do not resuscitate wristband?
Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should check his bag too to see if he filled out like
the donor card,
the proper forms.
I didn't.
See, you should have bought life insurance, Gary.
I mean, we had an
gosh,
opportunity.
man, we were so close to getting rich.
So close.
Yeah, if you wanted to do the healing now, would be a great time to do that.
I'll go ahead and do that. I feel like Gary's telling me not to, but I don't usually listen to what his characters say anyway. So,
I mean, you were next in the
consistent
order.
pattern.
So.
I feel like Arkmir probably would have. So
You just gotta save your kobold kind.
yeah, he's my friend.
Of course, he's your friend. How much does he get healed for?
Oh. I forgot about that part. I just was like, oh, you're alive. I was so excited that you were alive, Gary, that I forgot, okay?
Hey,
It's
at
a
least you're level
lot.
7, Gary.
Brace yourself. It's a lot. It's 5 hit points.
It's
All
a
right.
strong 5.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Gary's eyes flutter open.
First thing you see is this angel named Arkmir above you.
I stand up and I just stared blank faced at Arkmir.
You did good, Gary. And she pats Gary on the head. Good job.
With
have-
that,
Mind to pick my mace up at least.
yes. Yeah. I mean, you're dumb, but you're not that dumb.
I'm a 1, dude. I am that dumb.
Yeah, probably. All right. So with that, we'll end the session. If you guys are not following any of these people, the links are in the description below. We stream multiple games a week here with various different players and different GMs. So please come back for more. Hit subscribe. Give us a like. And yeah, be sure to share this around with all your friends. And we'll see you guys next time. This is Master of the Game. I am Juice. Game on.